We're taking some extra time in sports tonight for an in-depth report. It's a sport that's consumed our weekends for more than 140 years, and despite the changes over time, it's no secret that football is still dangerous. Kim Pestalozzi, Justin Beatty, and I took an in-depth look at whether this game can be played safely. It's our Sunday pastime, our Saturday tradition, our Friday night fever. Football. It's America's sport and a multi-billion-dollar industry. Excitement, yes, but controlled violence, too.
Locker, crushed by Quinn.
I always tell people, think of bull riding. I love rodeos, I love bull riding. They go for the excitement of the wreck, but they don't want the bull rider to get hurt, but yet they want to see this wreck.
But of course the players do get hurt.
The starting corner who is injured.
All the time.
Big hit.
At every level.
If that brain is subject to repetitive injuries before there's a chance to heal and for a chance for the brain to recover, some of that damage becomes permanent.
Going D in the pick by Jay Taylor.
These repetitive injuries now cause former NFL defensive back Jay Taylor and hundreds of others to battle restlessness and memory loss, even years after they've hung up their helmet and pads.
People's names. Somebody can tell me their name, and then 2 minutes later, it's gone. You know, misplaced things sometimes, and can't remember where I sat it down.
The growth and development of the brain, let's just say that it's kind of going on a linear trajectory and it's kind of moving up like that. For every time that brain receives an injury or some kind of insult, well, that processing, that development does drop and becomes impaired just a little bit. And even if it gets a chance to recover, it's never quite up at that level that it was just before.
Injuries happen in a second. Careers end in an instant. Lives change forever.
Hayward Bay.
In a moment.
Communicating now with the medical staff.
You have symptoms that last for greater than 3-4 weeks. That is a miserable feeling and a miserable way to live.
A misery only talked about nationally the past few years, but a feeling doctors have worried about for at least 20.
Our data back then was not very accurate. We were just gathering data at that time. Most of the guidelines that we focused on were designed for major car accidents, major brain trauma. Nobody had really done much with sport concussions.
But we know a lot more now. A study of 3,500 former NFL players released just last month revealed that they are 4 times more likely to die of Parkinson's disease or ALS.
What happens over time is you just start to lose your facilities, you know, and you start to see guys not be who they are.
What starts as a child's game can, and we are learning frequently does, end with serious, debilitating,
Oh my, and Josh Cribbs is probably out.
And sometimes life-threatening injuries.
No, it's not worth it. What I physically feel now, what I've gone through, it's not even close to worth it.
Helmets have gotten stronger. Pads have gotten more protective. But there is nothing
Schaub is down and he's been hit.
that can prevent a concussion.
Blow to the head.
In fact, it may be the equipment itself that creates an illusion of safety.
Some people believe helmets increase concussions because when you don't feel as much pain when you hit your head, you're going to hit your head harder.
It may just be that there is a limit to how safely this game can be played.
What we understand about the risks now is we don't know. We flat out, we don't know how high risk of an activity it is.
It's those limits that coaches need to understand.
Get big and be tough. Let's go.
That certainly the players of all ages need to understand. That millions of fans who have made it America's sport need to understand as well.